So, a Minecraft movie. A film that has been surrounded by complete brain rot and bad buzz. Well, I went to go see this movie with my friends, and all I have to say is it was actually a kind of enjoyable time. Forget that, it was an absolutely enjoyable time. Now, just to get the big part out of the way, is the film any good? Is it complete garbage? Is it the best thing ever? Is it the best video game adaptation ever made? What exactly is it? Well, that's exactly why I'm making this video, is to give you my personal thoughts on this very particular film we know as a Minecraft movie, and just tell you where I stand on it. And where I stand on it is that it's a perfectly serviceable and enjoyable film. Now that may sound like quite a shocker. Everywhere, I know pitchforks against me. But I'm not backing down on that saying whatsoever. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know why I'm standing. Like, if this is such a bold claim, it's just a movie. But what I'm trying to get at is that this film had some negativity surrounding it for a bit, and I can completely see why. Why is Jack Black casted as such a character? Why isn't the film just completely animated? Why is the story itself very basic and lackluster? Like, what's going on here? Well, I think with all of that, in the vicinity of this film, and in the film actually, I think it was still just an enjoyable time at the movie theaters. And I'll just say right now, I have honestly never experienced such a theater, experience quite like this one. I've had my fair share of hypeness, like hype trains at theaters, with films like No Way Home and Deadpool and Wolverine and the Five Nights at Freddy's movies. I've experienced crowd hype in those films before, but I have never experienced such a theater that has predicted the lines of a character, and that character being Jack Black with his goofy lines like chicken jockey or the nether or coming in hot or release or this is a crafting table or flint and steel or chicken jockey. I've already said chicken jockey, but you get the idea. This man gave the performance of a lifetime. And we know it through all the memes and all that shit we've seen on the internet. Everyone knew that. And I'm sure everyone knew that going into the movie. Because, like I said, the theater I went to go with my friends, the theater we went to, everyone said the line that Jack Black said in unison. And that was, honestly, I think that was great. I think that was absolutely amazing, and I am pretty confident that's exactly what the movie was made for. It was made for a theater to have a good time to have a good time in, and enjoy the moment. Was it the best thing in the world? Of course not. The movie, as its own, with its story and everything else, like, it's pretty subpar. It really is. I don't think it has any good rewatchability, but it was just a good time at the theaters, like I said, and I think that's exactly what was the best part about it. Jack Black, Jason Momoa giving their best performances. The visuals and everything still look very Minecraft, and I think that's a very big plus. Even though admittedly, it could have been fully animated. I think it was a great time seeing these goofy characters being in this goofy place and just having fun, and we the audience are having fun with them. I think that was the best part about the film, and I don't think it can be any more. It shouldn't really be deeper than that. It's a goofy movie, y'all. Let's just take a chill pill and have a good time at the theaters. And I've already talked about this before in a separate video, but why not just have a good time at the theaters? You go watch a movie and it's just gonna be a good time. I'd rather have a great time at a theater with my friends and a pretty good audience that we're all enjoying it. Everyone's having a great time. This theater I went to consisted of kids from elementary school to literal adults. Everyone was having a good time with this film, and that's honestly, I find that to be the beauty of theater experiences. A Minecraft movie did that. It got our butts into those seats to experience Jack Black giving a performance of a lifetime, and that's exactly what happened. Basic story, like I said, but it was a fun time at the theaters, and I think that's the main takeaway of this review, really. Because there's not really much else to say about the film, at least not without getting into spoilers, which I'm not going to be doing here. Um, I don't know, just go watch the movie for yourself. Even though, again, it's basic, it's still a fun time at the theaters. And I think that's honestly something that we all need at this point in our lives is a good time at the theaters, a good laugh, good memories, right? A Minecraft movie starring Jack Black and Jason Momoa does exactly that. And I say give it a shot if you're needing a good laugh in your life, you know? So that was my review. And a Minecraft movie, I will give it a 5 out of 10. Not, again, not the best video game adaptation, and certainly a really, really basic story, but it's dumb, it's goofy, it's funny. What's more, what's not to like in a movie starring Jack Black in a Minecraft movie? So that was my review. Thank you for listening, and I wish you a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye.